Hey buddies, what's happening? It's a long time ago that we did the last video, especially in this drift project Sideways. But yeah, I created a lot of content, but it's all like working on that one thing, but it's one video, but also working on another thing, but it's also another video, and all is coming together. Once everything is basically done, we're gonna finally start seeing all these videos, and they're coming in the order they're supposed to come. Last time we built the engine, anyways. Transmission setup. I was thinking about a T56 transmission, but these transmissions are insanely expensive, and when you drift a car, the probability that you break something like a transmission is really high. So I went with something else. This is a Nissan 350Z or Infinity G35, whatever you want to get it from. What is a CD009 transmission or CD009? These transmissions are okay up to 1000 horsepower, that's what Google says, but really it's more like 8 or 900-ish. But anyways, this of course doesn't bolt up to the LS engine. So what we're doing right now, before we're going over to the clutch system, what is over there already, but that is when we install it at the engine. For right now, we need to put an adapter on there. So we went with the ICT billet adapter. So that is the form of this plate in the front. Basically, we have to cut off the bell housing, remove the bearing plate, bolt this on there, and this one hooks up to the T56 bell housing, what hooks up to the LS engine basically. This kit comes with all the screws, all the hardware, pilot bearing, and also with the ACT clutch disc. Yeah, but we're gonna talk about the clutch when we install the transmission at the engine, what is probably tomorrow. Anyways, so it comes with instructions. I read them already. It's basically just cutting off this bell housing and putting an adapter plate on there. It's a straightforward process. Don't put it in the don't cut it in the wrong place. Don't forget. That's basically it. So I would say, yeah, we basically don't even have to mark where we cut, because we're gonna cut at the second line right here. I would say I got my angle grinder ready and start cutting. I would say that's the cut off bell housing, right? Okay, so I cleaned up all the edges, so they're good now. So take the old plate out. So this is going to trash basically. Oh, it's a little bit oil dripping out, it's not bad. The seal comes in trash too, because this is a exact fit, no seal required. So we have to clean it up really good, and that uses ABT. So now I go ahead and clean the surface, and this is basically the diameter and the plate we measured, and because that's the bearing plate basically, and that's a Gen 1, that's 100mm, and Gen 2 has 90, I believe it was 90mm. Anyways, I'm gonna clean it up, put the ABT on, put it on there. Really important, when you put it back on there, the lower 4 balls are always submerged in oil, so you have to put ABT on these balls as well, like you see it here on the little red residue you have still on there. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, we're gonna put the plate on, and then we bolt the T56 bell housing on there and see how that looks. Alright, adapter plate is on there. Next step for the T50. So the next step is for the T56 basically throttle bearing. So we got this. I got this already on there. That is a remote breather line basically. So that goes on there like this. And then there can 2 screws in the kit for that as well. I have to set it in there with Loctite. I'll do it later on. Right now it's just test fitting like stuff. Okay, it goes like this. Plop. Alrighty, so then swap gear is in place. The T56 belt housing can go up. Why did I put the screws in there? Yeah, just like that. Well, and then all the way around, right? What we're not doing right now. Oh no, there's oil running out of the transmission, damn it. Great. Anyways, yeah, that's how it looks like. And now I'm gonna take it to the shop, and then we take a look at the clutch and how that looks. The next step, so we got the transmission ready. The next step is we have to get rid of the flex plate, since we're not using the automatic transmission anymore. So I got here a light performance flywheel, and yeah, it's just swapping out the flex plate for the flywheel. So we got a pilot bearing in here and no clutch. So with the adapter plate we got a ACT 6-part clutch pad, and then we also got this heavy duty ACT pressure plate going on there. Both together in this combination is rated for a little bit over 900 horsepower. What is probably like already the limit we can push in the CD009 transmission. So the engine is not quite making around that kind of numbers. But anyways, let's put the clutch in. Alright. So that lifts on there like this. Alright, so we got the clutch disc in there. I'll use this to center it as good as we can. So that's pretty much centered. And now we can get all the bolts in there and torque it down. Next step is getting the T56 bell housing on it. Remove the thing in the middle. Oh yeah, also important, put the pilot bearing in the crankshaft first. Of course I did that. Okay, I turned the engine around a couple times. Make sure everything clears good. So the bell housing fits good under. So now we're going to torque the bell housing down. And then, oh shit. Why did I throw all the bolts together in here? Alrighty. Let's lift it up. Can't be that heavy, can it? That's kind of heavy though. Alright. Fucking mosquitoes. gas is a little heavy. Oh shit, I forgot something. Oh. Oh shit, it is heavy. There you go. Of course, I smashed these things in there, and they don't want to go in that fucking holes. Fucking shit. See. Oh yeah. The drivetrain is done, engine is done, transmission setup is done, clutch is done. So no, we need a car to drop that stuff in, right? Alright, so in the next video, probably next weekend, we're gonna reveal the car, we're gonna drop these bad boy in, and finally start building the drift project. Alright buddies, see you next time.
Okay.